Believe in Death Row East. Believe in that, for real.
What my homeboy
That's it
say,
right
I'ma
there.
ride
But
with
if
you
you
then.
believe in God, believe in Death Row East. We plan to take the same strategy we use with Death Row West, which is mind over matter, taking all our weaknesses and making it into our strengths. We know that we got strength in numbers. We already run the streets out here. So now we just gonna help some of these brothers get their money on because we know they got talent. We got the ways to make them use their talent to the maximum effect. And that's what this is about. Everybody rap. We don't rap. We rap to make money. We do business. Ain't no other record company out there that sold as many records as we did. We outsold Bad Boy, LaFaze, every black record label out there, we outsold them in 1 year. And I'm a convict, and my homeboy just got off a murder case. So that tell you that it's pure talent, no hype. We don't got no all-American smiles. They don't even want to buy our record, but they gotta buy our record because we represent the street. So Death Row East is gonna be a personification of what we did on the west side. We're gonna do it to the east side, and we're gonna prove once and for all that all these people talking about an East Coast, West Coast war, they like the Judas was to Jesus. They only here to cause confusion. We here to bring money and to bring change. They here to cause confusion. All these weak rappers, Nas, all these suckers, they battling off of East and West like this is a game. This ain't no game. If this was chess, we'd be yelling checkmate 3 years ago because we've been beat these. It's not a game. We out here trying to help our people make money. We trying to get out of this 3-strike circle they got us in and start getting our papers on. So that's what we doing. By strength in numbers, we coming to the East Coast to prove there is no fear, there is no problem, there ain't nothing but opportunity. And the opportunity is overthrow the government y'all got right now, which is Bad Boy and Nas and all that bullshit, and we will bring a new government here that will feed every person in New York.
Cool, man. All right, man. Peace. Thanks a lot. Take care. Peace.
What is up, sickos? Welcome to MMA Buds. I'm Dan from Oregon. It is September 5th. And man, does that not sum up what we got going on over here in the game. Hardly any time, taking over. About to overthrow the goddamn setup they got in this business because it is bullshit. Ain't getting no love from nowhere. But man, let's jump into it. Let's see if I can go back and find these John Jones clips we got here. Oh my gosh. Johnny Bones had to reply to DC after DC calls him a cheater. Oh, where the hell did these tweets go? Bear with me a moment, guys. Well, shit. We'll start from the top. But number one, let's go check out Johnny Bones. Johnny Bones out here. Here's his responses. Let's jump into this. Okay. Does my big goal somehow offend you? Why the need for name calling? Crying face, says John. And he's referring to John saying that he's going to have to beat DC in the lightweight division, and then it's going to ruin his confidence, and then he'll go take him out at heavyweight as well. Pretty hilarious shit here. And then the next one, I set you up with several attacks to your body. You began to protect your belly, so I kicked you in your head. But you're right, somehow a steroid metabolite right before the fight made me smarter. You're the champ. I'll stop dreaming now. John's trying to go all in like Luke Thomas that steroids don't work. What the fuck? He's all but admitting his steroid use right here. The years and years of blatant steroid use. And then to post this, must be the roids, he says. Head kick. Oh my god. Johnny Bones coming in, man. What the hell is going on? Why won't they just tell us that he's cleared to fight? It's obvious that he's fighting freaking somebody at UFC 230. I can't be crazy to be the only one who thinks this. What up, Mike Lanzalone? Fake Mystic Voss? And what else did he say? That's about it. That's it from John. Okay. All right, back to the task at hand. Let's go down through today's news. I hope you got your lunch, your coffee, or whatever you need with you. And starting out with Rachel July dropping something that I think everyone needs to hear. Who the fuck likes their own comment? Holy shit. And getting into some crazy shit, not MMA related, but you need to hear this. An Emirates A380 in quarantine at JFK right now, awaiting the CDC official after about 100 passengers became ill with fevers over 100 degrees and coughing. Flight 203 has just arrived from Dubai. Whoa, what the hell? Chael Sonnen's remarks
And they are willing to work with him. They'll take the cameras to him.
on Conor,
So
not
Dave
doing
Meltzer
media.
came out and reported that Conor McGregor was refusing to do press for the Khabib fight. And I tend to think that Dave's right. I really do, just because you look around and you don't see Conor doing any press for the Khabib fight.
Very true.
But it's such a tough spot that Conor gets put in, and he gets so much fault put on him, but people don't think of some of the intangibles. The first of which is he lives in Ireland.
Right.
So they're not really offering to fly cameras out and do it at Conor's convenience. They want him to get on a plane and come to some media meccas, Los Angeles, New York. And they are willing to work with him. They'll take the cameras to him.
Think about how the UFC never does that. The UFC never freaking went to the Diaz Bros. None of the media really went to the Diaz Bros. Say, hey, we'll fly everything out and come interview you. It's always at their request. You come and kneel before the king when we say.
I'm not saying that that's being rejected, but it's not quite as simple as you guys think. Some of those big media opportunities they want him to do take him away from his gym, and he's not being a jerk about it. He's just going, guys, how many masters do you want me to serve? I got a 5-round title fight coming up with a guy who's never been beaten. I'd like to be in shape for it.
BetDSI.com.
Yeah,
Promo
go follow
code
Chael. Go hit up his sponsors as well. Hello, Japan 01. Why did you block me in Full Contact, Boroshinya Depot? Just a question. And then discussing ACB here. This is Brad Horton, MMA Brad 48. I wish ACB was offering PayPal as an option. Their payment processing seems a little ... Not like something I'd be happy putting my credit card deets into. Thankfully, I have a prepaid MasterCard I'll be using, but PayPal would be much easier / safer for the majority. And rightfully, I see your concerns there. I noted the same thing when I was going into pay. That's why I've waited for now. And guys, we're going to get to the MMA in just a second, but this is incredible. A Chinese farmer built his own rocket artillery system to fire back against a forced demolition, and this is via Jonathan of Gongwon. Follow him at Globe Speaks. And check this. So I guess they're clearing out the farms for the ghost cities they like to build. I don't know. But he is straight up attacking these excavators here. Some intense shit. From the beginning, in case you missed it. It's like, whoa! Oh my god. Guys, make sure... give Jonathan a follow if you want more of this good shit. Globe SVCS. That's where you can follow him. And man, what do you think about that farmer? Rightfully out there protecting his land? Or is that freaking... this is some communist country, right? So then you don't own anything? I have no idea, guys. What are you guys talking about? Are you drinking, says BLT? Drinking some hot chocolate this morning. Don't got no body to listen to. I'm just kidding. Ran out of tea. And oh shit, you guys see this poster drop over at UFC? Frankie Edgar versus Korean Zombie. Cowboy versus Perry. Man, you better get stoked for that shit. And the poster looks so old school. It looks like you're going to the circus or something, man. Honestly, I love it. I think they They did awesome on this one. 2 days to go until Brave 15 live from Colombia. Two guys we've seen in the UFC before, trying to get that redemption fight, trying to get that second chance at becoming somebody, actually getting a victory over a main event. Alexander Rolo Torres from Tough Latin America in UFC 184 versus Godofre Pepe Castro, who, man, went 8-0 in the regional scene in Brazil. Came into the UFC, went 5-6, and now he's getting a chance to down in Torres' home country. So that's going to be pretty cool. What's up, baby? Uh-oh. Get my password real quick, guys. Don't worry about that. None of you will actually get your hands on my phone. I'm surprised. Oh, and Globe is surprised, kind of like John Morgan, that ACB is not charging more in different regions opposed to the $294 that's going to cost us. They're like, what about $10? I was like, yeah, what about $10? I could buy 3 of the cards at that price point if you charge 10 for it. And then Scott dropping this, and this is a makeshift off of what, the Kaepernick photo or something. And check this out, guys. If you guys don't follow Mac Molly, believe in something, even if it means you brand your meat. Just do it. Mac Molly. If Nico Montano wins, he has to brand his junk because of what he said. His own doing, so don't feel too bad about nothing. Ooh, Robin Black with a powerful 1-minute breakdown of Zabit Magomed Shapirov at Robin Black MMA. And I think the same thing over there on Instagram as well. But he's giving you an excellent breakdown.
Right hand, and there he will finish him off with this beautiful
Oh,
sequence.
yeah, guys, go check out Robin Black's breakdown if you want to hear that little teaser for you. Oh, here it is. MMA Roasted. Here's the other one. What the hell is this? Sometimes it's okay to cuss as long as you get permission from Mr. Faber. Nike, just do it. Dude, MMA Twitter never goes wrong. Sometimes you just got mixed in Instagram and Reddit as well, man. Great shit out there. Maybe we'll check that out if we end up having time. But here is the thumbnail that you guys all loved. Adam Nelson at Gorilla the Bear, 1983 DC versus Jones. I first saw this via Front Row Brian, who took it from Instagram, and then found Gorilla over here on Twitter. And here it is with all its glory. You got the All-American looking like he's coming off of the set of Extreme Gladiator. What the hell was that thing called on TV? Whatever, Gladiator. And then John Jones rocking the getup that we seen in Delirious. Eddie Murphy and the Delirious red leather getup there. American Gladiator is what it was called, not Extreme Gladiator. Yeah, he's looking like a freaking character. Call him the old coach or some shit. American Gladiators. There's Drunk Savage. Thank you, Drunk. Love Ron Black's 1-minute breakdowns, but I'm always calling the asshole D-bag, interim Steve, not cool, bruh. But he's always calling the asshole D-bag. What are you talking about, Steve Sparks? Who's the asshole? Sage is a free agent now. That's correct. That was down the list somewhere. Fucking phone, dude. I'm gonna have to turn off the go into whatever mode next time. All right, there was the John Jones tweet. Goes was wide awake. Craig Allen with a sweet breakdown of Zabit versus Brandon Davis.
Zabit Magomed taking on very late replacement, 9-4, Brandon Killa B Davis. And I mean, this fight
Killa
was agreed
B,
to about
what? Follow Craig Allen FNP on Twitter. Nolan King with the fight announcement. The Tractor is taking on Bartosz Fabinski. Bartosz, probably some Polish guy. The Tractor, I believe, a 165er who's recently made his way up. Oh, and there it was. There's the front row, Brian, letting it all be known. Introduced us all to Gorilla the Bear. Thank you for that. DC looks majestic with the mullet, right? It fits so well. But Jones should have like a flat top, right? The 80s flat top or something. Like it's a house party. Make Steve great again, says Steve Sparks. And his random breakdowns, like Bully versus Nerd, or one where clearly antagonists, he dubs them Steve. Oh, antagonist, sorry. He's giving Steve a bad rap out there. I gotcha. You piece of shit fucking phone. Fuck. Alright, guys, I can't deal with this anymore. Settings. Where's this shit at? Display and brightness. Auto lock in 30 seconds. You're out of your mind. Oh, I can't change it right now either, huh? What the fuck kind of bullshit is that? Alright. Back to the tweets. Sharmat Kasandu says Nick Diaz wants a piece of Daniel Cormier. Nick Diaz apparently posts this over on Insta. Let's give this a read. Sick of all the baddest man on the planet bullshit. I'll fight for any title at any weight. UFC wants to make bullshit WWF fights. He won't even give it the respect of calling it WWE. I love it. With guys that fight like shit and put on an act. DC would look way worse than I do in this pick if I fought Anderson the way I did, but instead he decided to wrestle fuck him for 5 rounds in front of his whole life. It's still in front of his whole life and still almost got finished in the last round with Silva only having 2 or 3 weeks notice. I think he had 2 days notice or some shit on that one. Dana White should give this fight instead Dick Chess Brock Lesnar's cheating ass. Nothing personal. Man, what do you guys think of that? And uh-oh. This stupid ass fucking shit. Okay, where are we at? We're right about here. Let's go back and talk while we try and get this to load for a second. About Sage Northcutt apparently being a free agent. Sage Northcutt was on the Hawani show, I believe is where people were talking about this. He's out there with Uriah Faber. Uriah Faber using those contacts. And they're going shopping because the word on the street is Machida made 3 times the money over in Bellator that what he was making over in the UFC. And RJ was the first person to say it. Now numbers or figures are actually coming out, approximations. And so that's pretty cool. You can't hate on that bullshit. But Sage to Bellator, fuck yeah. Get Sage out of the UFC. I would love to see high-level competition over in the UFC. And if they want Sage, let them have Sage, dude. Who cares? Who cares? I don't. Sage needs a good MILF, says Raider. Apparently, man. Oh my gosh, but What else did John post that was freaking ridiculous? Jordan _ Patu out there in Australia dropping the post, letting it be known. And this is Spartan Life, Alex Spartan Nicholson. Spartan Life 32. People fail to realize it is scientifically been proven steroids don't make you a better athlete, ... Okay. You either got that or you don't. Weak men will always love to argue about what great ones do. Keep being great, Johnny Bones. Till then, let them throw the Nikes away. And this shit's just getting ridiculous. This whole Nike nonsense. But here's John Jones. Love everything about your post, John says. Yeah? Just about as much as he loved it every time that steroid went into his ass, allegedly. And he was enjoying that little sensation. What the fuck? He's all but admitting it, man. Blatantly in our face. He just won't tell it to anyone that really matters. Not USADA or California State Commission or whoever needs to know, Nevada. Another fight announcement. Jessica Rose Clark versus Andrea Lee announced for UFC on Fox 31 from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And apparently the Australians are getting a little pissed that their fighters are going to be on some of the most televised cards you can possibly get. You know what they wanted? They wanted that Adelaide card because that's going to be broadcasted on free TV over there. So that makes a little bit more sense. I understand their frustrations. Here's UFC dropping that poster, though. Here it is in all its glory. Boom. Pacquiao versus Perry. Club sale on sale today. Social pre-sale tomorrow. And on public on sale on Friday. This is why everyone's sitting around waiting on a UFC 230 main event. This is the card after that that's going on sale. When are they going to let us know what the hell is going on here? What is the UFC 230 main event? A battle of domestic violence survivors. The UFC is funny booking this. Oh my gosh. What way to link that all together, Jay Smooth. Jesus. Okay. What else we got over here? MMA Logic jumps in saying, I wouldn't mind Diaz versus Poirier being the UFC 230 main event, not only because that fight would be much better as 5-rounder, but only for us finally to see Diaz as the A side instead of everyone assuming he's a major draw. I don't know if everyone assumes. I would say half the people think he's not a draw, and half the people do. Diaz is very polarizing figure out there. These two were swinging for the fences, says the Roots of Combat at Battle MMA. Wait, let's go, bitch! Let's replay that. Let's go again, Max. You want some of these hands, Lamas? You want some of these hands? Swing down, baby. Man, hasn't it been sad that we haven't had Max this year? Little freaking stuff here and there about how it might happen, but never happens. Never comes to fruition. That would be great, though. The People's MMA, Oscar De La Hoya, also on the Hawani Hour, opens up about his main motivation for getting involved in MMA. To make sure the fighters are treated fairly. Fighter pay makes me sick to the stomach, he says. Go check that out. Ariel's got a nice clip just all made, ready for everybody. Oh, we played the Tupac already. Saw this at work, and man, please put this grown ass nigga down, they say. Look at this shit. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, guys. Woo! You can't say it any better than that. Oh, submission of the day. Mariana Bruno Silva with the ninja choke. Man, who was else the last one to pull a ninja choke that we've seen like that? That is some beautiful stuff right there. Is that our man Herzog? Herzog, I believe, always right on top of the action. Gucci Mane in the middle of the night. Rule number 1, never snitch. You guys agree or disagree? She put her to bed and tucked her in, says Jay Smooth, right? Young sister of Tenshin Nasakura. Riri Nasakura makes her one championship debut in October 6th, same date that someone faints Anthony Ninjukwani. And this is that crazy one card I've been talking about. It's got the boxing, the kickboxing, same day as UFC 229. This day's going to be full of crazy shit. I believe KSW 43 is the same day. I have no, but yeah, get ready for that. Free One Championship live on the Super One Championship app. On the One Super app. I like it that way. Oh, and oh my god.
You're the best.
What was this, dude?
You're gonna look in the lens.
This
A
guy.
typical male, Sirocco is clearly only interested in one thing.
He's gonna F this cameraman.
Ow.
Look at this pervert bird.
He's got sharp claws.
Taking it to the pervert cameraman.
He's getting a bit frisky.
Ow. Ow.
He's getting a bit frisky.
He's actually attempting a sort of mating ritual. He is. Oh, Moss.
Who does that to their bitch in bed? Give him the old double slap on each side.
You are being shagged by a rare parrot.
Getting slapped around more than Rihanna in Chris Brown's bedroom. Ear rape, says Jay Smooth. Holy smokes. Elon Musk's going to be on Joe Rogan at 9:30 Pacific time on Thursday. Wow. Mark your clocks, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be some crazy shit. I bet Joe and Elon are going to be on their bird heads as reader. Oh, shit. And yeah, Sharmat Kalsandu. Sage Northcutt tells Ariel he is a free agent right now. Says that his friends, I don't know, how is he friends with Rory and Machida? His fucking friends. My friends. Yeah, whatever. Rory and Lyoto are making double/triple what they made in the UFC. F the UFC slave wages, man. I will beat this drum until the fucking skin breaks, so you guys start to get the point. Most baffling promoted fighter in the UFC about to leave and make even more money, says Jack Slack. Wait, Jack, what about Paige Van Zandt? I would put them both up there pretty darn high. And here's the other reason that the Australians were so pissed. Edson Barbosa will fight Daniel Hooker on UFC on Fox 31 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Let's just give Channel 10 or whatever this card for free as well and stop the bitching, please, because this is shaping up to be some awesome shit. They're doing UFC on Fox pretty good, trying to build up these young guys. Isaiah Moore says, my sister's cat was in heat yesterday. Reminds me of this. Going back to the eardrum. Bust that nut, my man, says BLT. Parrot's got to get some too, right? All right. And Meow of the Summer Court says, just dropping the knowledge so it'll be known. If Habib loses at UFC 229, please don't burn your Habib shirts and hoodies. Give it to the homeless. Make sure to make them do the push-ups first. Hashtag just do it. Oh, that wasn't the post I was thinking about. Anyways. What was the one I was talking about? Why are the Aussies and Kiwis fights announced in Milwaukee and not Adelaide? That's who it was. Coastal MMA via Amanda Jacobs. But someone had dropped down there, if Habib smashes Conor, don't come back and tell us how Conor has learned. And I loved that. It just reminded me back to what Jack's talking about with the baffling promotion. A lot of the media's got to do with that too, because Sage Northcutt goes out and loses to like freaking everybody, and they're talking about, oh, how much of a warrior he was. He's got like 10 out of 10 on the Mario Yamasaki scale, even though he's tapping. But Sage had a strep throat or some shit, tonsillitis, you know? It's just the way they spin it for their guys is always just crazy in my mind. And then when guys come out and say, like, Stipe says, they don't respect me. They never treat me respectfully. And then Diaz comes out and says, they're not pushing me. And DJ and Amanda Nunes. And everyone's like, oh, what are you talking about? You're on all these cards and all this shit. It's like, whoa, dude. It's got a lot to do with everything. Desmond Madden. Am I insane to think Horiguchi is the best 125er? McDonald is the best 170-pounder? And Musasi is the best one at 185s? No, you're definitely not. You are not crazy to think that. I'm not here to take place. I'm here to take over, says Pepe via Brave. Look at his powerful mustache over here. Brave doing it nice. And then this was 16 hours ago. Oh, wait. Oh, we're talking about why Nico Price is going to be on the main card over here. UFC 228. And I love this. 3 chick fights was going to be a huge mistake for a pay-per-view. So they stuck one on the Tatiana Suarez versus Carla Esparza is now going to be the FX main eventer. And that moved up Alessandra versus our man Nico Price here. And check out these hammer fists on the bottom that got the job done. Man, let's zoom into that a little bit. This 170 pounds got a little interesting. UFC 228 got a little interesting. And this should be pure fire to start off the pay-per-view. That's what we want to see, Nico Price, man. This guy's a dark horse in that division. But also, Kapos had to give shout-outs to Mamed Kalbadov getting it done in similar-esque fashion. And how did he do that? Oh, up kick from the bottom. Holy shit. The guy was almost completely out. Kalbadov starts unloading. If only up kicks were allowed over here in America. Wouldn't that be great, man? Oh, when you realize it's fight week. What say you guys? Whoa, baby. Nico Price is a crackhead. Judge that book by its cover. West Side popping in. What up? That crackhead's a beast. God, I hope Esparza gets murked, says Raider. Raider, that... Oh, yeah. You know that's going to happen, man. Tatiana's the truth. Mini Habib's going to smash her. Mini Habib's actually a thing over on Twitter. Suarez deserves that spot. She finishes Carla 115. We'll have a new contender on the rise. Yeah, and FX is actually going to have a lot more views, in theory, than what the UFC 228 pay-per-view does. So anytime you actually get on that FX1 main spot, man, Uriah Faber made that shit famous. The dude that had the AMP Energy sponsorship. The guy rocking real, legitimate sponsors before the UFC even was. That guy knew the value of getting on that free TV. Or on...
Loyalty Jackson's.
Check this out, though.
I would throw this question to you, right? Like, on some level, aren't you...
Donald Cowboy Cerrone was talking about how bums are coming in and fighting in the gym, and he just wants to clarify that he's not talking about amateurs or like guys that are short in their career, but just let him speak here.
I talked about, anybody could come on, anyone could walk in the gym. I said bums coming up the street. And I didn't mean bums like, I want to clarify this because some of the guys came back and said, I said bums like amateur fighters or lower end fighters bums. I actually meant homeless people, bums that live on the street.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. I thought you meant cans.
No, I would have said can. I meant bums, like a real life, true, honest to God bum.
What?
On two separate occasions, you just walk in.
What? Dude, how about that response? What? I'm listening to this as I float down the river yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh. What are you talking about? Cerrone coming out here. Oh, shit. What else are we getting into? Talking about stupid rules, says BLT. But real quick, Michael Anzalone. Also, what's wrong with 6 to 12 elbows or 6 to 3 or 12 to 6 or whatever they call it? Yeah, the 12 to 6. Up kicks are allowed under most rules, I believe, Mike. Up kicks aren't allowed if the guy's on the ground. If the guy's a grounded opponent. And it only takes one knee to become a grounded opponent. Or anything but the two soles of your feet. Or whatever the fuck. Oh, shit. Of course. I waited too long.
Next thing you know.
But yeah, guys, real life bumps, not cans. We're not talking about cans here. We're not talking about Fedor opponents or anything like that. Real life bumps. And Isaiah Moore, I think it would be better to ask, did Winklejohn make him do push-ups for small bills? Winklejohn's gym. Winklejohn brings them in. There's no added risk. Okay. Robin Black is landed. And Burkaranga, or however you pronounce it. But man, did we hit on all the good shit of the day? Why don't we switch over to Insta? Oh, not that. I saw some awesome shit over here, man. The video production quality of some stuff that you get over on Instagram is incredible, dude. Incredible. What do we got over here, though? It's just so hard to keep track of the stuff that you liked. Hold on. How do you do it? How do you see what, not what I'm posting, but I'm liking? Oh, I think it's impossible. Damn it. What was there on here, man? There was so many good posts. Was it you, Dag Fighter? Let's go to Izzy real quick. Izzy always dropping some crazy shit. Get some look into the champ camp.
Out distractions.
Live
really
look.
digging down and finding that old tyrant that was that pit bull that fought anybody, anytime, anywhere.
I'm not the exception. I'm not about the bullshit.
Oh, if you guys missed it, go check out the countdown to UFC 228. And then that might have been an MMA Junkie Radio announcement right there. But what's this?
Our main wrestling coach of Jackson Wink, the greatest school in the fucking world, is a reception to a chiropractic upstairs. His greatest credentials was he was a junior assistant coach at a college, don't know the college name, who got fired for selling the kids steroids. That's our wrestling coach at one of the greatest schools in the world.
Is he a good coach?
No, he's terrible. He's fucking god-awful terrible. He watches videos on YouTube.
Oh, man. All right, and then we'll end this by jumping over to Reddit. Seeing what Reddit MMA's got. Can't go wrong there. Monthly nomination thread. Hooker to face Barbosa. Give that an upvote. Yoel hits a Polish throw on Brad Tavares. What? Check this out. Boom. Nicely done. Brendan Schaub highlight? Holy smokes. Puts Matt Mitrione to sleep with a Darce choke. Oh, we're not going to click on that. McGregor likes that spinning back kick to set up his shit, dude. But Reddit MMA, we got a Fedor down in armbars, Olympic silver medalist, and judoka. Man, I can't talk today. All right, you want me to go to Streamable for this? You SOB. Oh, some sound too. Or did I break it? Uh-oh. Broke it. Fuck you, Reddit. God damn it. Let's open that back up. But what do you guys think, man? Schwab has highlights, says Isaiah Moore. Oh, don't you just... This is the one that you remember, right? Oh! That's the only Schwab highlight I know. Woo! I cracked myself up with your help, Isaiah. Thank you. Oh, Johnny Bones Jones fears that Ham will reach. That's hilarious. Oh, Embedded episode 1 and 2 are out. I got something to do today. Do a dive into that. Oh, shit. Robert Knuckles smashes Jacare. Second round shakes up the middleweight division. Whoa, buddy. Watch those head kicks, brother. And this shit was like sustained for a while. The shot after shot after shot. Look at Jacare just kicking. Doing the bicycle, trying to get out of there. Yamasaki said, you roll into me. Let's call it. It's good. It's good. That's about enough. Joe Rogan, Jimmy Smith, John Anik. Here, the greatest corner advice of all time. And who's this? Rashad Coulter that we're looking at? Alright, this shit better work. What do we got here? Alright. Apparently you can't play those videos. I don't know. Some honky BS. Shane Carwin in talks with Carl Colorado bare knuckle MMA promotion. So everyone's coming back. What's up, Jesse? And Shay Carwin wants to do the damn thing out here. I, for one, will support Japanese MMA, Russian MMA, any sort of actual MMA long before I'm going to be out promoting bare knuckle to you guys. I'm all for no gloves. I think that's a great idea. But why don't these guys go join an MMA promotion? Why is there so much love for all this bare knuckle? I'm just salty. They don't like, what's it called? Japanese MMA. No love for Risen. Oh, look at these eye gouges we're going to see. Oh, shit. Look at that. What in... Oh, 2 fingers so deep? Ooh, man. That shit is so hard to watch. Look at that guillotine defense. And the ref says, who cares? Dude. Oh, my God. I don't know what I would do to a guy if he did that to me. Choke him unconscious and then drop 12 to 6 illegal elbows on his head, maybe? That's the kind of shit that people like that deserve. You're going to blatantly go out and do this. I want you to get choked unconscious and take 5 soccer kicks to the head. I want to cut off your fucking fingers so you can never do this again. I don't know what's enough, guys. I don't know what's enough over here. If I'm that ref, I'm kicking him in the face right there. I'll straight up jingling right in the fucking face. Boom! Just kick him in the fucking face. Make him go out. And then once it's over, be like, yo, dude, you're disqualified. I guess that's why I'll never be an MMA referee. Stamp that shit, Mikey, if you want, just in case I ever do become an MMA referee. They're like, oh, we got audio of this guy saying if someone blatantly fouls, he's gonna try and soccer kick them in the face. Is that the guy you want in your promotions, repping your events? PFL would be like, yep, sign him up. Sign him up, baby. Sign him up. Oh. And then he got gifted with a main card spot. Was it in Singapore or China? I can't remember. And Jake Matthews got put on the prelims. Oh, man. You aren't going to Vader me and have my eyeball rolling across the floor. I wonder if you found the G spot in the eye socket. Oh my God. Holy shit. AKA and Javier wants it to be known that we've reduced our injury rate by almost over 50%. And man, whatever you're doing to get that done, congratulations to you. This kind of shit that we need. Less injuries, less of the injury bug coming and messing with us. What else we got here? Lyoto Machida hands Rashad Evans his first loss. Oh, here's the gif. Here comes the stanky leg. Boom! Oh my gosh. If you guys aren't on Reddit MMA, I highly recommend the app. But I feel like they should be doing better with the news. Steven from MMA Junkie says, what? Heard this morning from WME source that the Flash Entertainment sale took place more than 1 year ago. Not sure why it's coming to light now. So Flash Entertainment was the people from Abu Dhabi or the UAE, United Arab Emirates, who had bought 10% stake in the UFC. And I thought I heard of this a long time ago, so I don't know why they're so behind on the news. Maybe I'm crazy. But with that being said, a lot of other promotions coming out with what? Brave out there in the Middle East doing this global expansion. Maybe they picked up funds and put them over there because that's who it was. Brave was putting out the crazy promos, dude, with just excellent production level. Shit that only the likes of like KSW, Risen, and ACB were giving us, man. Awesome stuff. Omar lands a slick kick. But what about the spinning back kicks from his previous fight? We need to get some gifts of that, man. And Stephen Thompson, who's probably going to face Robbie Lawler on that first ESPN card, same one that Karate Hottie versus or Paige Van Zant versus whoever Rachel is rumored to be on. He says that people shouldn't be awarded if they miss weight, and it's hard to disagree with them, man. Hard to disagree with some shit like that. But with that being said, Jesse Jess versus Andrea Lee heads to UFC Milwaukee. So, Bo, what the fuck? Did we already hit on that? Guys, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, Jay Smooth made that comment. Tension, 27-0 in kickboxing, 4-0 in MMA, 20 years old. Ooh, I hope to God you play this. Let's do it.
162センチ52、66.5キロ ISK。
Uh-oh. Oh, no. We can't do it. We gotta go back. It doesn't like YouTube. There it is. Okay, let's play it from here. Might have to take this video somehow and put it up out there once this is over. Oh, yeah, it's 6 minutes and 30 seconds long. I'll get a link to this and repost it somehow. Say what? All right, I think that's all the M&A news we got. What do you guys got before I get the hell out of here? Anything I missed? Hey guys, tension about ready to take this L. And yeah, man, it definitely, Kenshiro, the only thing that makes this interesting is it's a kickboxing fight. If it was MMA, I wouldn't be stoked for it much at all. But tension and kickboxing, Horiguchi and kickboxing, we thought we were going to have to go through a tournament to get this fight. F that shit, dude. Let's get ready. Oh, and Risen is thinking about the New Year's card, going for the biggest setup that you can possibly do at the Saitama Super Arena. They've been doing like half shows in the past, but they're thinking about going for the biggest setup. It's so stupid of Risen to match their two biggest stars together for no reason. I disagree, Kenshiro. I think it's going to bring in a lot of eyeballs. Yeah, one of them's got to take an L, but Bellator's about ready to do the same thing with Rory and Gegard. And sometimes you just got to make a great freaking super fight and take the fucking super fight, go to the bank with it, and just be happy. And you know what? If that's what I got to do, then that's what I got to do. I've already paid $20 to fight for this card. They gave me $4 back or 20% off. Use my code M5D6YNK to get your own $15 off. And because this card turned out to be can't miss, man. Got Mirko Krokop on it. Risen Kickboxing merges with their MMA. Ryu, says Jay Smooth. Dan, I might have to wait until later tonight in the morning to timestamp it. It needs Takes process. Oh, it takes time to process. I understand. And I'm messing around, Mikey. Timestamp whatever the hell you want, man. I'm not trying to add more work to your life. Anyways, what's a New Year's Eve setup for Risen? Basically they can just take arenas and shut down the third tier, shut down the second tier. That's how UFC's out there claiming that Calgary was a sellout, even though it was half full. That's because of just the setup that they go with. Cage Warriors was at the Echo Arena. They didn't have the full thing. They had like a quarter setup or whatever nonsense. With that being said, they're going to have the full setup for the New Year's Eve event. They've already sold out their Tenshin versus Horiguchi fight. Maybe it was the robots like Khabib versus Conor. Who knows? But that fight sold out. There's going to be people in the building. If you guys missed it, Risen drew in 18,000 strong. Calgary drew in 10,000 strong. So I say there's plenty of reason to get excited for Tenshin versus Horiguchi. There's plenty of reason to get excited for Japanese MMA. It's just, will you wake your sick ass up that early in the morning on Sunday to watch it? I don't know about you, but the answer for me is yes. That's going to do it for MMA for Brunch. Until next time, back to all you sickos, we're out of here. Peace.